This is the time set feature for access control. This is the time set feature for the access control. We see the time set list. By default, there are two time sets, ID 000 and 001, 00 to 00 and 00 to 2359. We can define 255 time sets. System built-in time sets are 000 and 001. So we can start time set from ID 002. For example, we can assign from time set from 09 to 18. This is the normal working hours set. We can see here the time set is 00 to 09 from 9 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And we can define another time set 0003 from 09 to 13 or 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock as the half a day shift. So we can set up to 255 time sets. Next is the time zone setup. Time zone setup meaning we can set which day, what is the timing. By default we have 000 meaning deactivate any time, or 001 is any time. We can select the time zone ID by this pull down menu. We can set up to 120 time zones from 000 to 119. So we can set up to time zone 120 time zones. For example, we will define ID 002 set. We can select the time. Time 1 we have defined two time sets, and by default there are two time sets 000 we can, if we select 000, it means we cannot enter the door anytime. If we select 001 time set, anytime we can enter. 002 from 9 to 18, 003 from 9 to 1 o'clock. So up to us that we can choose any ID. We choose 9 to 13, 9 to 18, 9 to 18. So we can, it is up to us, we can choose any number of time sets, and we select day. We can configure each day, Monday, Tuesday. For example, we can set Tuesday as not working day, so all the time sets are 0, and Wednesday is normal working hour 9 to 18. Save. So this one will be the time zone setup. We can see what is the time zone. 002 is Monday 9 to 13, time 1. Monday 9 to 18 is time 2, and Tuesday is not working day. Wednesday, we can define for Wednesday what is the time set. This is how we define the time zone. Next is the group list. By default we have two system default group list, is 000 and 001. 0 is disallowed group, 1 is free time group, meaning free time group can enter the door anytime. 0 group is not authorized to enter the door anytime. We can set group ID 002. There are 255 groups. We can assign 255 groups. Set. We have, for group we have to select which door and which time and which day. So time zone already defined which time and which day, so we just need to select which door for group information. Holiday setup, we can define holiday, public holidays and company holidays. We can set up here, set success. So 01 is a month, and month and date we can select based on the month and date pattern. Door setup. There are 4 levels: level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. Level 1 is by default is a card or password time zone. Level 2 is card only time zone. Level 3 is password time zone. Level 4 is card plus personal password time zone. Personal password we need to define when we register the user. We need to define the personal password. So these are the four levels. By default, we always activate anytime time zone level 1, meaning we can use either card or password. Lock release time zone is deactivate. First card. For example, there is an application when we first flash the card. When the first card is flashed, the door remains open all the time. If you want to select such feature, we can just click first card needed and anytime. So anytime the door will be open once the first card is flashed. Usually this is deactivate. Exit button time zone, if can be, is always active. Anytime it is active, exit button time zone. Anti passback level, in case if there is another WebPass, two WebPass connected to each other, we can enable this anti passback feature. Then we need to give as anti-passback 1 and 2 levels. Lock release time zone, time is 10 seconds. Door open delay time is 10 seconds. So we can define this one, we can change the seconds. 10 is the default. It can range from 1 second to 65535 seconds. Access logs you want to ignore or recorded, we can do it. Recorded. If any door sensor is connected to the WebPass, we can select this one, normal, open or close. If there is no door sensor, then we can just select not applicable. Set. This is the door setting. Okay. If this is the BF50 card, set BF50 card. This one we need to select which card number is set for the BF50. BF50 is the relay. We can connect external WebPass Lite reader for WebPass IP reader. So we need to select which card number is for the BF50. We can select up to 50 cards. Remote control. This is a remote control is basically for controlling the doors remotely. We can pulse open the door, meaning only once we can open the door for a few seconds and then is back to normal. We can monitor the status here. Force close. We can close the door forcefully and the state we show here is force close. Back to normal. Force open. State is force open. We can put it back to normal. If there's any fire alarm connected, we can always on the fire alarm detection. You can see the status here. If WebPass is connected to BF50 relay box, then we can see the status here. Currently there is no BF50 connected, so the status is not connected. Door state is close. This is for the remote door status monitoring. Alarm, we can either on or off the alarm. Next is the event handle. Event handle, this is the special feature for the WebPass. We can send alarms through email using WebPass. For the event type, we can select any event type, unregistered. There are many event types. We can select which of the event type need to be alarmed. For example, if any unregistered user event type, if any unregistered user try to enter the door, then this event type triggers the alarm. If you enable the alarm, it triggers the alarm and sends email to the email address already pre-configured at the web software. We have to pre-configure the email details like the location, SMTP mail server. So here for the email option, we should have our own email server. So we need to give the SMTP mail server name, mail from SMTP server request authentication. We need to give authentication, select S and give the username and password for the SMTP server and the email address for the alarm trigger. Here we see the latch time is 0. Latch time is 0 meaning it is unlimited. If there is any unregistered user trying to enter the door, if the latch time is 0, the alarm keeps sending continuously. So we need to go back to the remote control and manually off the alarm to stop getting the alarms for this type of event handle is unregistered user. We can have many event types like deactivated user, not allowed door, time zone violation. For example, if the user is authorized to enter the door from 9 to 1 o'clock, but the user tries to enter the door at 2 o'clock, then it is a time zone violation. Then the alarm is sent to the email address already pre-configured. This is the event handler feature.